Today I'm going to do a little food prep. I am not set up. It's all smoke and mirrors. I have time set aside. I have my children occupied with a activity, and I have a pre-plan for everything that I want to get done. Well, that's not this week. This week, I'm just going to clean up the produce. I'm going to get done ahead of time, the things that I can get done. So it's not going to be as organized as I like it to be, but it's going to get done. So in here I have my soybean sprouts. I like to, as soon as I get them home, rinse them, drain them, spin them in my salad spinner, and pack them up. And I will do that every day until I use them. So usually I will make whatever with sprouts. I will make it that night or the very next. But if I rinse them every day, they don't turn bad. They can turn bad really quickly. They can get kind of an odor and get kind of slimy, and then they're no good. So I'm just soaking them in some cold water, and then I will spin them in my salad spinner. And then I had started, so I wasn't going to film, but I figured I'd go ahead and film. I took out the things that need to start thawing. So I have some chicken breasts. I will grill those later in the week. And I have some ground beef that I'm going to turn into, half of it's going to be meatballs, half of it's going to be taco meat. I have my smoked pork in here. So this we're going to have this tonight. So I'm going to put this in the fridge for now. I have it in this sort of container here so that nothing leaks, although these are packed up pretty well. Nothing should leak from these containers. I'll put this in the fridge for now, and then when my sink is freed up, after I clean up my produce, I'll put this in some water so that it can thaw a little bit quicker. These food saver bags can also be microwaved. I just rather not microwave it if I don't have to. So I'll go ahead and put this in the refrigerator. Oh, I also have some bread. So I made this bread dough 2-3 weeks ago, and so I'm gonna pull it out and let it thaw and rise. So this is just mixed up. Usually I will mix it up, let it rise, form the loaves, and then freeze it, but I did not do that. So what this is just dough that's been mixed up. So I'm gonna let it thaw and rise, and then I'll shape it, let it rise, and bake it. So that might be going into the evening. I've never taken a bag of dough like this and put it in water to thaw it. I'm not sure how that would work, but I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to take it out of this container because it'll be easier to take it out of the bag when it's frozen instead of wait till it's thawed and starting to rise. And I'm going to put it in a bowl. That way it'll kind of just be ready to take out of the bowl and rise. It'll be easier to get out of a bowl than this bag. Okay, so actually let me go ahead and do that. Just gonna do my intro with my camera in the hand and then get my tripod out, but I guess I'm doing this one-handed this week. Go ahead and put that like that, and then let that thaw and rise. And I'll actually put it in my microwave so that it doesn't dry out, since I don't have a cover for it just now. Oh God, my microwave is semi-clean. That would have been embarrassing. Okay, so that's just going to set in there. I'm not turning that on. Let me go ahead and spin these out. Now it goes in next. Get this cleaned up and destemmed. Next up, I'm going to soak and sprout some chickpeas for grilled vegetable and chickpea salad. So I will soak about a cup. I'm also going to make some almond milk since I haven't made that yet this week. I'll get the almonds soaked and the beans soaked. Alright, so there are the beans and the almonds soaking. I also went ahead and washed up the scallions and I put them in this contraption. It's just a large cup. I put a little drizzle of water in the bottom so that the roots stay wet, and then I covered the whole thing with this plastic bag. Otherwise the green tops will dry out because this will go right in the refrigerator. And that's all I'm going to get done for this afternoon. I will bring you back when I bake the bread. I'll probably also be able to make the almond milk tonight as well. So I will be back when it's time to do those things. Alright, so now it's 9 p.m. The bread dough is all thawed out and has risen up. The beans have soaked and the almonds have soaked. So I'll go ahead and shape this loaf and get it baked tonight and make the almond milk. I will rinse those beans and fill it up with some more clean water till the morning. Okay, so that's not the world's best loaf shaping job, but it'll be fine. I'm going to go ahead and stick it in my microwave. I already put some water in there and boiled it, and so it's nice and steamy and warm in there, so that should rise in like 45 minutes. And then over here I'm getting ready to make my almond milk. So 1 cup of almonds soaked for 8 hours or overnight. I'm going to drain and rinse these, put them in the Vitamix with a quart of water and a couple dates, and then blend it up, and then I'll show you how I strain it. Alright, so I got my almond milk finished. I rinsed my beans, so I'm just going to cover them again. And my bread, I think, is nearly ready. I'll show you it. I think by the time the oven finishes preheating, it'll be ready to put in. And I'll just put a picture of how it looks at the end. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Sorry for such a casual food prep video this week. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Maybe you learned something new. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!